Lewis Hamilton, F1 star vows this will never happen again ahead of Brazilian Grand Prix. Hamilton is aiming for another F1 triumph when the Brazilian Grand Prix takes place this weekend. The 33-year-old goes into the race on the back of sealing the Formula One Drivers' Championship. Has, though, never won a race as champion. Of his 4 victories, 2 have been achieved on the final day. But, in 2015, the F1 star wrapped up the title with races to spare. Many believe that his decision to ease off contributed to Nico Rosberg claiming the prize the following year. And, speaking ahead of the Brazilian Grand Prix, Hamilton insisted it would never happen again. "I don't plan on that happening again," he said when asked about his forearm dropping off in the past. Meanwhile, Formula One chiefs are considering a revamp of the sport. Bigwigs are mulling over whether to extend the season to 25 races, an increase of 4. Liberty Media, the American chiefs who run F1, announced a race in Vietnam will be added to the schedule in 2020. And Hamilton has vowed to quit if they opt to extend the schedule by even more. "I am not going to be here if it gets to 25 races, that's for sure," he added. "It already feels like we are on race number 25 this year, so I don't think more races is going to be a good thing." "I am someone that really loves racing, but the season is long, it takes a big commitment from all of us, and it is a long time away from our families. The seasons are getting longer, and the off time is getting shorter, so from a competitor's point of view the turnaround is short. You start preparing for next year as soon as the season is done, so getting your mind tuned is very difficult." Hamilton has won just once in Brazil, back in 2016. He missed out on glory last term with Sebastian Vettel triumphing instead. Related articles: Lewis Hamilton, F1 star reveals to-do list and discusses helping Valtteri Bottas. The Brit has secured his 5th World Championship in Mexico. However, says that with the Constructors' title in their balance he won't be easing off. "I'm in the frame of mind that I still have races to win and the job isn't done yet," said Hamilton. "Right now, the focus is on making sure we secure this title in the next 2 races for the team. That's the key, because, as we always talk about, there are over 1,000 people back at the factory that work so hard and that is the one that means most to them. That's on my to-do list so we can collectively do that this weekend or next weekend." Hamilton has previously admitted he has no plans to gift any wins to Mercedes teammate Valtteri Bottas. He has won 9 of the 19 races so far this season while Bottas, who has obeyed team orders to help Hamilton and endured tough luck while leading, is yet to secure a win. Asked at the Brazilian Grand Prix whether he would let the Finn win were he in a position to do so, Hamilton told reporters that would be a decision for Mercedes to make. He added, "It would be great for Valtteri to finish on a strong note, feel better in the car and finish off strong. It's not something I've asked Valtteri if he wants," he added when asked if he'd reciprocate Bottas' actions from Russia. "But I don't think he's going to want that. He's going to want to win it in his own way. So I don't think I'll be doing him any favors in the sense of giving him a win. I don't think he needs that. I've not won here in Brazil for a long time, so I want to win." Bottas has won 3 races since he joined Mercedes last year as a replacement for retired 2016 world champion Nico Rosberg. He started on pole position in Brazil and Abu Dhabi, the last 2 races of the season, last year and won the latter with Hamilton second. Hamilton hailed Bottas's contribution after winning the championship in Mexico. He has also emphasized how well they get on as teammates. Related articles: Max Verstappen, Red Bull driver reveals key difference ahead of Brazilian Grand Prix. Verstappen goes into Sunday's Brazilian Grand Prix off the back of a win last time out in Mexico City. That result at the Autódromo Hermanos Rodrigues was his 5th podium finish in 7 races since the summer break. And that impressive form means he is second only to F1 champion Lewis Hamilton in points collected since the end of July. Will be eager to make his mark once again at this weekend's race at Interlagos. And he has now revealed a key difference which has helped him deliver during the second half of the season. "It's not really me changing my approach to how I'm racing, I'm still the same person," Verstappen said. "I'm always going for the gap. You could see that in Mexico as well. I was there to win and not be second. But it's just the way I just wanted it too much initially. I really wanted to try and challenge, even though with the package we had, it was not possible. But like I said in Mexico, sometimes my dad told me that when I'm going slow, I'm still going fast enough. I got that approach back after Monaco and it seemed to make me faster than I was before but without mistakes. I was just trying to get too much out of it, which was not possible at the time." Verstappen says having the advice of his father Jose, a former F1 driver, has helped him too. "We go through everything together, so I think it's always good to reflect, and you can always improve," Verstappen added. "Spending time with my dad through the years, I learned how to do self-analysis myself, but initially, it was always through my dad." Now of course in some critical situations, like it was in the beginning of the year, then of course you talk a lot about it. It would be wrong to be really stubborn and try to fix it yourself, then you always go back to the person who really knows you. Verstappen will be looking to secure a first victory of his career on Sunday.